Hi everybody and welcome to my video today on Joseph Styles. So I was thinking what I was going to do a video about, and I decided I was going to do 10 things that make a horrible client. Because I literally have been thinking about this for the past 2 weeks, and that's why I haven't posted a video, because it's too much work. So we're going to do this, and I've made a list, and I thought it would be fun for you guys to see from a hairstylist perspective how we feel about certain things. And you can decide for yourself how you would feel, because you put yourself in our shoes. So let's get started. So number 1 on my list is no-shows. And this is on the top of my list because I feel like it's just disrespectful across the board, across anything. Like, for people to not have the decent common courtesy in the social media age that we live in, to send somebody a text message, to send somebody a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram tweet, mention, hashtag something, email, hell, write a letter. But for someone to not come and tell me that you're not going to make your appointment, it's so disrespectful. And that's why this is at the top of my list. And I'm talking like disrespectful as like you got an iPhone, your read receipt is on. You read my confirmation message saying, are you going to be able to make your appointment tomorrow at Joseph Styles? If not, let me know so someone else can have your appointment. And you read it and don't respond. Or the worst of them all is, I'm on my way and I never saw you. That is just disrespectful. Across the board, I have no time for it. None. None at all. Number 2 on my list is late people. Now this one I feel some type of way, let me explain, because stuff comes up, and I understand that. Like, people have things going on in their life, I get all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have family, kids, oh, I wasn't expecting this, somebody died, my toe fell off, jumped off a bridge, whatever. I get that. But communication is key in this situation. Like, if I'm running behind, I always try to text my clients, like, hey, running 30 minutes behind, just so you can push back, just come 30 minutes later. Because I don't want you to have to be inconvenienced. There's nothing worse to walking into your appointment and somebody's still sitting there and you like, no, it's fine. No, it's not fine. And I know it's not fine because I say the same thing. And even though you're like, oh, no, it's fine, take your time. Inside you're like, yeah, no, it's not cute. So have the decent common courtesy for the hairstylist. Like, come on now, people. Or the worst one I think I've ever had was like, their appointment time came, I called them, or no, they called me at their appointment time. Did I have an appointment today? Oh my god, I completely forgot. Like, I'm on my way. You're on your way. No, you don't have an appointment. You had an appointment. You don't have an appointment anymore, boo. Don't even worry about it. You can actually go down to Walmart to Smart Style. They will hook you up real good. Real good. No, that stuff right there is not cute. So, that's why being late is number 2. Number 3. This one is unrealistic people. Now, I feel like I have to give you a backdrop on this. Unrealistic people are like the people that come in with a picture from Pinterest and are like, oh my god, this is something like this. And what they actually mean is, I want to look like her. You know Beyonce? I want to look exactly, Jessica Alba? Like, just kind of like that. What is kind of like that? Honey, do you have her facial bones? Do you have the contour? Do you have the makeup artist she has? And do you have the hairstyle she has? Because I ain't no miracle worker, okay? I do what I can for my community, but that's about it. So people that are unrealistic, it just kills me, especially when it comes to color. Don't come in my shop with platinum, or not platinum, but with pitch black hair. You've been dyeing it black from Walmart, from Revlon, number 1, for 3 years, and now you want to be platinum blonde, or you want lilac silver. Don't do it. Don't do it. And the sad part is it can be done, but I have learned over time, it's in how you do it, the way you do it, and the amount of time it takes, honey, you're going to be paying like $1,000. So that one right there annoys me, because just don't be unrealistic, or don't have these false expectations. Like, ask your hairstylist, if I tell you something I don't believe is achievable, and you're like, well, I don't really know how I feel about that. Have you been doing hair? Do you know how to do hair? But feel free to try. Feel free to do it on your own. So, number 3 is unrealistic people, because I just can't do it. Like, be realistic. Have realistic expectations, and I can give you a realistic result, is what I always tell my clients. You be realistic, I'll be real. That's how it goes. Number 4 is cheap people. Now, this one perplexes me because, like, I think this goes back to value and what you find value in. Like, for example, I like designer stuff. Like, always have, always will. I like really nice things. Some people are like, I would never spend that much money on a bag. Honey, I will drop $1,000 on a bag in a heartbeat and not blink an eye. Like, that's me. But some people are like, oh, I spent $800 on this bedroom set and it's so nice. It's like the best fabric ever. Hold on. You spent $800 on a bedroom? No. See, that's the stuff where I'm cheap. Like, honey, no. 500 thread count, $40 from some unknown name store like TJ Maxx, Ross, something like that. I'm good to go. We ain't even got to do all the extra stuff. Go give me a little comforter from Walmart. What the heck I need something fancy for? I'm asleep. I don't need, no. We're not finna drool on an $800 comforter. No, it's just not gonna happen. Stuff like that, like, or the other day I had to go buy a belt. I went to Dillard's and I was like, so, like, what are the best belts or whatever like that? He's like, oh, people really like these ones. The belt was $69. I was like, where's the $2 belts? Because this right here, this ain't working. Who is paying oh, that's another thing I don't understand. Like, people who, like, go to Louis Vuitton and Gucci and stuff and pay, like, $700 and $800 for a belt? For a belt? That's not cute. You don't get to wear it to the store. You don't get to have people see it. They don't go, oh, that's such a nice belt. A nice belt. No. Stuff like that. But, so just, I hope you understand the value. So, but value your hairstylist. Like, how hard is it? Like, you go to Dillard's, you pay full price. You go to Apple to get an iPad, you pay $500-$600. You want a MacBook Pro, honey, you paying $2,000. Let's be honest about it. You want a nice Range Rover, you dropping $100,000. You want a BMW, you gonna drop $40,000, $50,000. Pay your hairstylist. There is value in what we do. We spend our hard-earned time, not earned, but hard time. We stand on our feet all day, and like, you do not understand the amount. Like, when we go home in a day after doing an all-day amount of work, we feel like we've literally given everything that we have. Like, you literally, like, I have nothing else to give. It's a customer service-based job. So you're going to give, you know, every ounce that you can. You know, you want some water? And not that, like, we don't want to be nice to you guys or anything like that. But it's a lot to do customer service. Anybody knows this. Especially when you're talking about, I've been working from 7 a.m. and it's now 9 o'clock at night. And I'm like, what time is it? Like, no. I don't want to be nice at 9 o'clock at night. That's why I don't really do late night appointments like that. But, yeah, just value your hairstylist. And don't be cheap. Like, you know, like, there's a reason I'm worth every penny. And if you don't want to pay for it, that's probably why you don't come to me. And that's fine. That's really, I'm okay with that. I promise I'm okay with that. I promise I'm really okay with that. Number 5, know-it-all. These ones are my personal. These ones are like the people that come to you and they're like, so I really like my hair like this. And I really like the way I blow dry it. And I really like the way I flat iron it. And I used to color my own hair too. And I'm just like, so do you want to do your own hair? Like, don't come in my shop and tell me where to place my fold. You can tell me how light you want it to be. You can tell me, you know, like, oh, I like this type of blonde, I like that. Or I like my hairstyle like this way. I like a part on the left, or I like a part on the right. Don't sit there and tell me how to do my job. If you want to do that, stay at home. Go to Sally's. Plenty of stuff at Sally's you can do to make it look halfway decent. And there's some people, I ain't even finna lie, I have complimented some people saying, like, who did your hair? And they're like, I do it myself. And I'm like, girl, don't ever go to a hairstylist because you're doing a bang up job yourself. Like, and that's cool. And there are always people like, I'm not paying that much money to get my hair done. And hey, if you can make it look like I did it by yourself, more power to you. More power to you. Number 6, awkward people. This one is a very big pet peeve of mine because some of the services we do as hairstylists are very long. Like, I've done 7-hour colors on the same person, you know, for 7 hours. Like, you have to find stuff to talk about. You can't be an awkward person or like, you know, I'm trying to make conversation with you and like, I'm like, you know, so how long you been in this area? A year. So how many kids do you have? 2. Have you always worn your hair like this? Not really. Like, don't do that. Like, come on now. Like, you know, like, we're all adults. I understand certain situations are awkward. I call myself the king of awkwardness. It's funny because I do hair, and it's like a social job, but I'm really not that social. I'm very standoffish. Or at least that's what people tell me. I don't really know, because I don't really talk to myself like that. But, so, like, just come on now. Don't be awkward. You can find stuff to talk about. You can open up, heck, you can talk about the news, you can talk about the weather. Like, I'm very neutral when it comes down to conversation, especially in the salon. Like, people, like, I'm not gonna go all serious with my beliefs and stuff. Like, no. It's a business. We're here to talk, make chitter chat, whatever. So, you know, so it's enjoyable. But don't be awkward. It's just not cute. It's not. And it's annoying to sit there in silence. And then I feel bad because I'm, like, gonna go on my phone while you're processing. Because if we're not talking, I'm just gonna be like, it's awkward. Don't do that. Number 7. This one is bragging. And I have a client that I used to do. I haven't seen her in a while, but actually I haven't seen her in like a year. But anyways, I'm not really sad about it. she was notorious for this. To talk about, oh, me and my husband, we buy this, and we drive this, and we only go here, and we spend this much money on that, and we spend much money on this, and we got $6,000 socks, and we got $4,000 trash bags, and Louis Vuitton strollers, and diapers, but then, this goes back to cheap, then you're going to tell me you can't come to me no more because you can't afford me. Well, what about your core? What about your Louis Vuitton trash bags? Come on, boo. You telling me the trash is worth more than your hair? Or is your hair looking like the trash? Anyways, those kinds of people. I have no time for it. Like, I do not like it. There's nothing more than an arrogant SOB. And if you don't know what SOB means, I'm not going to say it because I'm going to keep this channel real holy and spiritual. Okay? But go look it up. So, number 8 is too personal. This one, I feel awkwardly about only because of this. I feel like if you feel comfortable enough to tell me stuff, then tell me stuff. As your hairstylist, it's not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I'm one of those people like, hey, you do what you do. Your life is your life. I'm not here to judge you for it. That's what you do. I ain't finna feel no type of way about it. But don't be too personal. Come on now. Like, if it's my first time meeting you, I don't need to know what you and your husband do. I don't need to know how y'all like to do it. I don't need to know if you cheat on your husband. I don't need to know any of these things. Like, I don't need to know that you didn't take a shower this morning. Like, don't sit in my chair and be like, oh my god, I've been so busy I didn't have time to take a shower. I didn't even brush my teeth. But yes, don't be too personal. It's just not cute. It's not attractive. Like, you just met somebody, you don't need to be spilling your guts. But at the same time, it does make for a good, interesting client. So, that's number 8. Number 9 is hygiene. This one is the most disturbing of them all because if you stink, I don't want to be around you. If your hair smells like dust, I don't want to be around you. If your breath smells like trash, I don't want to be around you. Do you know how uncomfortable it is to have to shampoo somebody's hair and be literally this close to their face and you're just wafting it in? People be wondering why I be looking at the wall while I'm shampooing. I'm like, huh, yeah, you're so funny. Like, yeah, you're so funny. No. I don't want to smell your breath. Take a shower. Don't come to my shop and talk about something. Oh, I just threw on some pajamas and came on. Did I throw on some pajamas and come out here? Did I come out here looking like must and trees? No. Don't. Put a bra on. Put a girdle. Wear some Spanx. Do something. I don't want to see it just like you don't want to see it. Hell. That one. Hygiene. Make sure your hygiene is on fleek, please. And number 10. Tipping. Now this one, I'm probably going to get a lot of mixed feelings about this, but this is my philosophy, and I can only speak from my philosophy. Service-based jobs are about customer service. They're about pleasing someone. And to me, the ultimate sign that you were pleased is gratitude. And how is gratitude expressed in most ways as far as a professional setting is tipping. Or even a show of appreciation like a gift card, or I got you a Starbucks, or something of appreciation. It doesn't even have to be monetary. It's a showing of appreciation. I've literally had people be like, the way my card machine is set up, I have to ask if you want to leave a tip on the card or else it'll completely close out the screen. And then you can't go back and add a tip. So I just asked out of common courtesy, like, did you want to leave a tip on the card? And it's not anything where I'm like asking or begging for a tip. I had someone, like I heard back from someone else that one of the girls they sent me was like, that boy had the nerve to ask for a tip. I'm not asking for a tip. And matter of fact, your cheat behind didn't want to pay anyways. That's why I ain't seen you. And that's fine, because I don't care. But, come on now, people. Come on. I tip on an average, and not that you have to tip what I tip, but most restaurants, I give $20. Especially if the service is good. If the service is good, you're always going to get a good tip. I believe in giving because I believe it comes back to me. I'm in a tip-based job, so I tip heavily because I believe it comes back to me. But come on, like just be generous. You don't have to be a baller. No one's asking you to shell out your wallet. It's not anything that I measure by amount. I don't go, oh, this person tips more, so I'm gonna get them in. This person does it. No, that's not what it is. It's just a sign of appreciation. And to me, that is after we have slaved over your head. And you say you love it. That is the stamp of approval on everything. Is that I was pleased. I'm going to actually give you some extra money. Or I'm going to give you this gift card. Or I'm going to buy you a Starbucks. Just anything of that nature. But some people don't see it that way. But those are 10 things that make up a horrible client to me. Quick recap. No shows. Do it and you won't ever show up again. Number 2, late. You wasn't late to your funeral. So don't be late to my shop. Number 3, unrealistic. If you look like Chuck Berry, you are not going to look like Holly Berry. Number 4, cheap. If you shop at Dollar Tree, okay, that's a little racist. Anyways, if you can't afford it, don't be in my chair. If you don't have money to upkeep a balayage ombre, then don't get it. Don't talk about, I want low maintenance, but you want a $300 hairstyle or hair color that has to be touched up every 4 to 6 weeks. Don't do it. I don't want to hear it. Number 5, know-it-all. Stay yo behind at home. Number 6, awkward. Find a dog. Number 7, bragging. Brag to somebody who cares. Number 8, too personal. Go find a psychiatrist. Like, I'm not that. Number 9, hygiene. Dial soap. It's called soap. It's called deodorant. It's called toothpaste. It's called mouthwash. It's called some lotion, some smell good, some body spray. Use it. Number 10, tipping. Do not hand me $2. Don't hand me $1. Because clearly, you didn't want to give it in the first place. And that's how I finished it. I hope this video was insightful. I hope you felt like you learned something today, and I hope it was funny, because it was meant to be funny. And if you were offended by it, I really don't know what to tell you. Find another YouTube channel. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a great week, and follow Joseph Styles. There's many things going on. You can follow me on Instagram at HairGodJS. You can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Joseph Styles. You can go to www.josephstyles.com, which will be up and running soon. I'm procrastinating on that seriously, but I promise it'll be up soon. I love the YouTube channel, which you're on right now. What else is coming up? I am moving my shop, which I'm super excited about. As of June 1st, I'll be at a new location. You can go to my Facebooks and all that kind of stuff to find out information about that. If you're in the Central Texas area and what your heart did, I am going to Colorado Springs June 11th and 12th to do hair. So if you happen to see this video and you live in Colorado Springs, hit me up, because I'm going to be doing hair out there. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope it's blessed and prosperous, and I hope you always stay stylish and have wonderful hair.